Hello everyone. Today we're going to be learning about reciprocal trig functions, specifically cosecant, secant, and cotangent. So it's really easy to tell which one of these functions is which, because all that you have to do is look at the third letter. For instance, the third letter of cosecant is S. So we know that cosecant is going to be 1 over sine. Sine starts with S. For secant, the third letter is C, so it's going to be 1 over cosine. And for cotangent, the third letter is T, so we know it's going to be 1 over tangent. We can use all of this knowledge to solve problems like this that we might see on a state exam. So this problem asks which equation is represented by the graph below, and it gives us 4 different options. We can use our graphing calculators to solve this problem. And in order to do so, the first thing we need to do is take note of what our window settings on our calculator are going to have to be. So first I want to find the x-min, or the minimum x value. I can see here that 0 is my minimum x value. My maximum x value is going to be 2 pi, and I'm going to be changing my x. My x scale is going to be pi over 2. That's that distance right here. My minimum y value looks like it's probably negative 2. My maximum y value is probably 2. And my y scale looks like I'm going in intervals of 1. So now I can just go ahead and plug those into my calculator. So I have to go to Window. I'm going to set my x-min to 0. My x-max is going to be 2 pi. To type in pi, of course, I hit second in the caret key. My x scale is going to be pi over 2 radians. My y-min is going to be negative 2. My y-max is 2, and my y scale is 1. I also need to make sure that my calculator is going to be in radian mode, this third option on the screen, in order to graph this problem. So once I've set my window, I want to test out each of these answer choices. I'm going to test out answer choices 2 and 3 because I can immediately see that this isn't going to be a graph of cotangent or tangent, but you can test those too if you're confused. So the first answer choice is cosecant. So that's going to be 1 over sine of x. So into my y1, I'm going to plug in cosecant, or 1 divided by sine of x. And I'm going to graph it. And I can immediately see that cosecant cannot be my answer, because in the top left corner, you can see on our problem, this function crosses over the y-axis, and on my graph, it does not. So that means I can eliminate answer choice number 2, cosecant, and I want to test out y equals secant of x. So secant is 1 over cosine, so into the y equals screen of my calculator, I'm going to change this to 1 over cosine of x. I'm going to graph that, and I can immediately see that this graph is correct. It's got sort of 3 pieces, the top left, in the middle, and the top right, that match up here. It kind of looks like a frowny face. There's the frown right there. Here are the eyes. And I know that answer choice 3 has to be correct. Thank you.